Well, the way it's placed, it's kind of hard to see.
That's all right.
But first of all, this housing here, you see that half of it there and half of it there, that fits over the spinning part of it.
And this is the Visco machine?
This is the 3/8 fuse machine. And you can see
A time fuse?
there's the time fuse right there, the finished product coming off.
Never seen it look like that before. But this is Rozzi'S.
This is what Rozzi'S old.
There you go. There's a piece of pyrotechnic history for you right there, man.
Let me take this thing down. I don't employ stuff in roughly.
What a fascinating. Who would come up with such a thing? I don't think you could find a human being today that could duplicate this machine.
No, I don't think so either.
That is an incredible piece of work. And they're on a turntable too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you see, those turntables are turning constantly.
Right. And then that thing is wrapping it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot going on when this machine is running. Now these are what? These are
Well, those are
ventilation.
exhausts, ventilation.
Does it produce
Because
that much?
You see down here, there's a tar bath that.
Oh yeah, that's right. The coat
goes
of
through.
yeah, that's right.
And that's why you have to have the ventilation to ventilate the fumes off of the tar.
Makes all the sense in the world. It's just an incredible piece of industry, man. And this is probably the only one existing, right? This is the only one of its
Yep.
kind. Thank God it found its place here instead of some scrap heap, you know?
Well, that's where it would have gone if I hadn't sent down for it.
How the hell did you get it up here?
In a U-Haul rental truck.
Barry?
Yeah.
God bless him.
Two Roman candle machines here, one behind the other. And you can see how they look like the one in Weingart's book.
Are those 12 feet high?
I don't think they're quite 12. They've got to be 10 feet at least.
That is unbelievable. And Rozzi candles were second to none.
Mm-hmm.
I know Cabala of Spain used to produce some decent candles, but for you know, American people, I mean, that is fascinating. How did this work?
Well, you lift this whole thing up. See, there should be
Like a guillotine.
There should be like a cord, like a guillotine. In fact, it looks kind of like a guillotine. Doesn't
Yeah.
it? And you raise this whole thing up, and you have your battery of candle tubes down here.
Right. There's a place to set them, and
they're set down underneath here. There are pegs,
okay.
and these rammers here are, well, I can't. I'd have to lift the whole thing.
Oh, I
up
know
so
what you mean.
can
Let's
see
just
it.
to simplify it.
But they're what runs the charge down into them. and
Ramming them down.
Rams the candle composition and so forth.
Unbelievable. Rozzi'S old Roman candle machines. What equipment did you miss out on? Was there any other significant
Well, we
pieces?
missed out on the silver jet tooling for pressing the tubes that go inside the plastic. That was gone a long time ago because they had just given it to the scrap man when they had quit making them. But I got the injection molding die, and we just have to re-engineer the insert tube.
I was going to say, that shouldn't be too difficult.
No,
If you
I
get the
don't think
right
so.
composition in it, is
Well,
that a
what
mystery
Don
too?
told me about the composition was that it required constant adjusting because they never could get ingredients to be uniform.
Is that so?
And they used different types of flake aluminums in them, and they varied so much that every new batch of aluminum they got in, they had to refigure how to make the composition.
Oh, okay. But they were always consistent.
Oh, sure. But to make them consistent, I guess, was, I've got, well, you see, here's part of another Roman candle machine. This is the frame going down through here. And this is tar for the
spool.
For the fuse machine. And then this bench here is an X-ray machine. And the fuse went through here off of the roll. And then you inspected it on this X-ray screen
You gotta be shitting me.
for breaks in the powder core.
Who would ever? This is like.
And
you
that's
know,
why it was so reliable. Because the Chinese, they don't do this.
Oh, they would know how. I don't.
And I never had a single problem with Rozzi fuse. And I've been using it for more than 30 years.
That company was probably the last of the. You know.
Now there's a Heidelberg press sitting over there. We don't use it anymore. That's the vat where it goes through the nitrocellulose lacquer. And
Here's a Visco machine. Whose was it?
this one came from United Fireworks in Dayton, Ohio. And it's one of 3 of them that are in the picture in the Heart book, which I'll show you when we get home.
And I see how they use the different color threads to make the red,
Yeah.
white, and blue. Okay, that's. What a fascinating piece of equipment this is. Oh my God. Would it be difficult for you to get this thing up and running?
No.
But you don't have much of a use for Visco.
Well,
You
but
don't
the
use
point-
it
the
that
point-
frequently.
The point is, if I can get this machine going, teach me how to make the other one go. This is like training wheels for the other one.
That's
It
understandable.
works on the same basis.
You want to
See-
practice with
see-
this one.
See,
And
here's the funnel, and the powder is in this funnel, and these threads come down through it, and they lead the powder through the funnel, through the where it is spun and counter spun.
And the adhesive used is.
And then it comes down, and it eventually, if this is set up, this will be sitting out in front here.
Right.
And that's the bath of nitrocellulose lacquer that gives it the shiny coating.
Right.
It
Waterproof.
makes it waterproof. And then it's taken up on this roll.